Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Erik and today we are starting season 3 of The Legend of Korra. First episode and I'm excited. The first season was really good, was a great mystery. The second season was very consequential and large, like in scale and scope. And I'm really excited for season 3 and see what that brings. I know that the show has had a lot of issues during production and development, because y'all know the story. I'm guessing that it was planned as a miniseries at first, like one season, and then they changed Nickelodeon and wanted more, so they made a second season, and then that was supposed to be it, and then I guess they made a third, and they never really knew what the heck they were doing, but still I think that they've had great quality so far. And I can't wait to see what season 3 brings. Last time around was really consequential. In the season finale of season 2, Korra decided to leave the spirit portals open. So the world has changed majorly. And I'm really curious to see how it's changed. What's this change gonna mean for the future now that the spiritual and the physical are combining, or not combining, but coexisting again in a way that it hasn't for 10,000 years. Because 10,000 years is a substantial amount of time. I don't know how old the oldest human civilization is, but isn't it something like 8,000 years ago, 6 to 4,000 years BC or something to that effect? I know Göbekli Tepe, but when was that? That might have been 10,000 years ago or so. It's a really, really long time, considering if we look at our society, how far humanity has come in 10,000 years. It's kind of outrageous. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what it means for the world. And I don't know if when finishing season 2, they knew that there was going to be a season 3. Maybe they didn't, and maybe the season finale for season 2 was supposed to be the end of Legend of Korra, to create this new world and then just let the imagination run free and just imagine what that looks like. But now we actually get to see, and I don't know if they had planned for that, because it's one thing to end on a paradigm shift like this, to end on a completely new world, and then leave the audience to just imagine and fantasize about what that would mean. Now they actually have to deliver, and I'm really, really curious to see how they're planning on doing that. So, with that said, I think it's time to jump into the first episode of season 3 of Legend of Korra. As always, if you want this early and unedited, then check out the Patreon. Link is available in the description. On the Patreon, I am 20 episodes or so ahead, so feel free to check it out. With that said, let's go.
The world has entered a new age.
Yes, indeed it has.
And after 2 weeks, Republic City continues to recover from Korra's epic battle with Unavatu.
2 weeks after. Unavatu. Okay, that's a good description.
What other changes are in store for our city?
Yeah, I'm really curious to see. Book 3 change. How very appropriate.
Come back, Boomju.
Boomju. He's so adorable. Dude, careful.
Boomju, I'm running out of tree. Can we go down now?
You're gonna go all the way down. What? Tenzin? What? What?
Wow, that still hurt a lot.
Funny, but what? That has a lot of interesting implications. So everyone with potential for bending might become There's going to be a lot more benders now.
We're connected with the spirits again.
Well, we used to live here are as excited about it as you are.
Oh my, yeah.
Gotta go face the press and tell them I still don't have a way to get rid of the vines. This should be fun.
Yeah, you did this, Korra.
Mr. President, are you concerned that your approval ratings are now nearly as low as the Avatars?
Oh my. Amon would have had a field day with this.
There's a tree growing right through my office. You think I'm not doing everything I can to get rid of it?
Oh, Korra, you're not You're not gonna be popular now.
Harmonic Convergence was just a couple weeks ago. I just need a little more time to get everything back to normal.
The Avatar has put us all in a very
Oh, throwing her under the bus, huh? Thank you.
Fighting the giant force of pure evil that was going to destroy the whole world? Maybe your administration could have handled that.
That's all.
Yeah, you have a very valid point there, Korra. But still, I mean, you kind of unilaterally decided what to do to the entire world.
Easy for you to say. You don't have my poll numbers. 8% approval?
Ouch.
People are just frustrated.
I don't blame them. I should be able to fix this. I'm the
Should you?
Avatar.
Maybe we need to find some lion turtles.
I'll admit it might need work, but it was my first attempt at knitting, so I was a little hurt.
It's funny.
Check this out. I can airbend.
Oh, he's not going to be able to do it now. But he has the potential. I mean, he did it. We saw him do it.
Stop waving your arms around at the table. It's not funny anymore.
It's not.
Looks different, right? Tenzin looks
What's up
different.
with him?
Different animation. Maybe?
You got the grumpy dad, the wacky uncle, put upon mom, crazy kids. Oh, this is great.
Where's Mom?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the brooding teenager?
Nice one.
He said he had to focus on work.
Great one.
Look alive, Uncle Bumi!
Oh my goodness, there it is.
I told you.
Milo. And Bolin.
Wait until I tell Mom. She's gonna love this.
Yay. Oh, I love that for him. That he got to, like, show that he got the proof that he wasn't full of crap.
He what? Slow down. Okay, I'm on my way.
Sleeping under your desk, huh?
And Daw was yelling at me, and all of a sudden things started flying around. He was creating this storm like
Like an airbender.
That's impossible. There are
No.
only 5 airbenders in the entire world.
No.
Your brother.
There's 6 now, maybe 7. Probably more.
1, 2.
Oh my.
I'm so sorry!
Yeah, he's locked himself away because he was scared. Scared of hurting people. He can't control it.
Can't figure this thing out.
Do you think being in the spirit world during Harmonic Convergence could have given him bending?
Ah, I did not consider that. But no. No, because there's more people.
Lynn, you won't believe this. Bumi just started airbending.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's not the only one.
No, he's not.
Where is he now?
He blew a door down on me and got away. We've got an all-points bulletin out on him right now.
Wait,
This is really, really interesting.
You should leave it to the police. It's police business, you know. It's, official.
Oh, come on. No, this is not police. Okay, this is not police business. First of all, come on. This is not police business. There's supposed to be 5 airbenders in the entire world. All of a sudden, more are popping up. That is Avatar work. And you know it, Mako. That's nonsense. You're being silly right now. Because Korra changed the world. Because she left these portals open. And that's you can only change that every 10,000 years. Right? Or can she close them after? Can she go back and close them now? I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I'm not sure about it. But yeah, it's obviously Avatar related because like Korra did something to the world that's basically haven't been done in 10,000 years, and that's going to change things. It's like when humans try to interfere with ecosystems, there are so many more unintended effects often. Like the world is a very, very finely tuned machine. And if you like throw a wrench in the gears, stuff is gonna happen, you know? It's kind of like the cane toads of Australia. I've seen like, I don't remember why they were introduced, but I think that's what they're called, cane toads. They were introduced to Australia to deal with, I don't know what, but it was something that the cane toads ate if it was some kind of insect or I don't know what, but it was like as a way to solve an issue. But the problem is that there is no natural predators for these cane toads, so they're just slowly like spreading across the continent, spreading across Australia, and you can see maps, and it looks like maps from like World War II or something, where like you can see like armies advancing and like taking more territory as time passes, and it's like don't mess with with ecosystems because stuff is gonna go crazy, and I think that's what's happening here. Because people who like have the potential for bending are starting to exhibit bending, and because the world is more in tune with the spirits, or I don't know, but like people who have it like a latent ability of bending are starting to show signs. So like this guy that we saw in the store, he probably had like an airbender somewhere in like among his ancestors, but it's like a long time ago, and like he didn't show signs. None in his family has shown signs, but now with after Harmonic Convergence, he's showing signs. Oh, this is awesome. And Mako, stop being silly. Moving on.
What are you doing? You know you're welcome to stay here instead of sleeping at the police station.
So,
So, yes, as you were. Yeah, who needs men anyway?
New airbenders in the city? I bet we can find that guy before Mako does.
I like that they're buddies now. They're best buds now. Asami and Korra.
Well, Mako has never been the most in touch with his feelings guy. But it'll get better eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Actually, I need to tell you something about that, and I should have told you this sooner, but...
Yeah, you got back together.
I mean, I kissed Mako when he was going out with you, so...
You what?
I'm so sorry. I thought you knew.
I'm just kidding.
All right, back in season 1.
I'm glad it hasn't come between us. I've never had a girlfriend to hang out with and talk to.
Yes, it's nice, isn't it?
This is nice.
Vine! Vine!
She was doing pretty well now when she wasn't paying attention to what she was doing.
What are you doing living in the middle of the road in the first place?
Don't ask me, Avatar. You made the world this way. We're just living in it. Spirits, vines, we're all the same. Seems like the Avatar would know that.
But she doesn't, so teach her. I think that's the way you gotta approach it.
After 170 years, new airbenders.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
I want to be a commander like Uncle Bumi.
Air nomads don't have armies, Milo.
But maybe there will be enough to fill the temples again.
Oh, he's tearing up. I'm also tearing up a little. That's so sweet.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll help you.
Yes, of course you will.
I know you will.
I'm so happy for Tenzin.
What are you guys doing here?
I was alerted that you had a new plan to wipe out these noxious weeds, so I thought you'd...
That's a bad attitude, dude. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to do the purification thing? Hey, it's apparently working.
Service to resume.
Oh no, it didn't work. It just made it worse.
Look out!
Oh, I just noticed that she has a glider. How did I not realize that sooner? She has an air nomad glider, that's so sweet. Oh my. I think you need to talk to some spirits and find out what's going on here. You need a spirit guide of sorts, like someone... Yeah, you just need someone to talk to. Someone who knows what's going on.
I thought that if I really tried, I might be able to contact my past avatars. They're gone, and I'm all alone.
And I don't think they would be able to help you anyway, because this is not... like, they have no idea what this is. The only one who might have had an idea was Juan. Can't you talk to Rava, maybe?
Bad, depending on your point of view.
I know the people's point of view.
Yeah, they hate you.
Your responsibility is to bring balance to the entire world. And that means no matter what you do, some people are not going to be happy about it.
No, there's always going to be haters.
What you did during Harmonic Convergence may have brought back the Air Nation.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's very scary.
You started a new age, Korra. There's no going back to the past.
Ooh, sorry. Did I interrupt an Avatar Wisdom session?
No, it was kind of done.
Come down immediately, or we will be forced to take action.
Don't threaten. He's terrified. Yeah, he's scared. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Sorry!
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, let Korra talk to him. You're dangerous. I'm the Avatar. I'm not scared of you.
Rough day, huh? I'm having kind of a rough day myself.
I don't want to be an airbender.
No,
Please, you're the Avatar. Make it stop.
but yeah, he doesn't want to be an airbender. Yeah, look, she has some fans at least.
I've never met a new airbender before. Well, at least not one whose diaper I didn't have to change.
Actually, I just fell off a bridge.
Yes, but maybe Tenzin shouldn't change it.
You and everyone else are going to have to learn to live with it. The vines and the spirits are here to stay.
Humans are not good at that.
Don't worry, I was already leaving.
Grumpy politicians.
There are new airbenders out there, and I'm going to find them and rebuild the Air Nation.
Don't think I'm not going with you. It's so exciting.
That's an alternative, I guess.
Discovering the gift of airbending for the first time.
Oh, and then cut to 2. Oh, I get it. The villain is going to be an airbender. Because, you know, balance, light and dark.
Hope you still like rice.
Have you ever read the poetry of the great airbending guru Lahima and became untethered from the earth, living his final 40 years without ever touching the ground?
Oh, did he now?
Lahima once wrote, "Instinct is a lie, told by a fearful body, hoping to be wrong."
Yeah.
You're not a bender?
Now he is. Who is this guy and why was he imprisoned in this place? Imprisoned by the White Lotus even.
You've got 3 weeks until the next shift change. It's the
Oh,
dawn of
rough.
the new age, the end of the White Lotus.
I like this guy. Ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so that was the first episode of season 3, and it has a lot of promise. I really like this. So it's a lot of unintended consequences. Because, I mean, it is a new age. It is a completely different world. Or, I mean, it's the same world, but it's a lot of new additions to it. And people are going to have to learn to live in different ways. We kind of need this. I mean, we need to switch to stop burning fossil fuels, and I know I need to cut down a lot on meat, for instance, and like we need to change in order to have a world in the next 100 years. Like in 100 years, I mean, it's not going to affect me because I'll be dead by then, but in 100 years, the world might be a very different place unless we do something, and we do something really soon, and something radical. And Korra, in this instance, did something radical. She did something completely unprecedented, in essence, and like the consequences of that are going to be many, and like it's going to be impossible to know what all the consequences will be at the start, but what's done is done, you know? Like, I'm not sure why there's airbenders now, more airbenders. Like, and I don't know if they're going to try to explain it in some way, but I'm guessing that there is it's essentially potential, I'm guessing. That people who in their past have like bending ancestry, and it's now like manifesting in them, these genes from long ago. I mean, it could be that, but if that is the case, then there's going to be new firebenders and new waterbenders and so on, if that is the case. The other option is that is just like a function of trying to reach spiritual balance, you know, because there are so few airbenders, and like the world needs to course correct in order to ensure the balance between the elements, or something to that effect. I guess we'll find out as we go along, because like the ones that we kind of needed more of were airbenders, and if this means that like more people will manifest all sorts of bendings types maybe long since lost, like subtypes like lightning bending, for instance, maybe that will happen, and there's going to be more variation and more benders of all sorts. I'm all for that, but we don't really need more benders of the existing elements, so to speak, of fire, earth, and water. What we needed was more airbenders. So I don't know if it's like ancestry, or if it's just like a quest for balance, or an attempt to reach balance. Either way, I'm like, I don't know if I would like to know, but I don't know if it matters all that much, to be honest. What does matter is that it's like, I like the fact that the villain is going to be an airbender. I'm guessing that's where we're going because of what Tenzin said there. Like, meet all the new airbenders and like what this means for the world. It's a good thing that there's more airbenders, but it's also going to be a bad thing because like everything needs to be in balance, or whatever, something to that effect. It's also interesting how with the vines in Republic City, how the spirit world is in essence claiming, overlapping, I guess, with the physical world, and like claiming pockets of space in the physical world, which is not really ready for that kind of sharing. And I don't know, I'm hoping we're going to find an answer to this. I mean, I guess you get a lot more parks now or something, but I don't know how we resolve that. I think like a conversation like that guy at the Oasis, or like the watering hole, who Juan met, where he learned a good amount about the spirit world. We need to find someone like that, I think. Like someone who knows a spirit, who knows a good deal about the spirit world. Maybe Wan Chitong. I don't think he's amenable to discussion, though. I don't think he's interested. Maybe Iroh, if we can go there again. I mean, the spirit world portals are open. If we can go to the spirit world and go in and like have a chat with Iroh, or try to talk to Wan Chitong if he's not being a complete douche about it. We need to talk to someone to find out what's going on, what the changes mean. We changed the world, but we don't know what it means. It's also interesting, and it brings me back to like the Wan's story about how like when last time this happened, last time the spirit world and the physical were like intermingled, there was like humanity was relegated to living on the backs of lion turtles, because the wilds belong to the spirits. They called them the spirit wilds. So there was small enclaves of humans, and the rest belonged to the spirits. And now the spirits are back, and they're reclaiming their world, basically. It's just that now humans have spread out more, and we don't very much enjoy the intrusion. Because that's the impression I got, at least, that the vast majority of the world was uncharted and belonged to the spirits back in Wan's day. And you can't just like relegate spirits to like reservations or something. You can't just like, it's their world too. They have an equal right to be here now. I like the moral quandaries this is putting us in, the moral issues that it's raising, and I can't wait to get to the next episode. That's, however, for a different day. I thank you very much for joining me, I had a great time. I hope you did too. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Until then, take care and peace out.